Okay, I'll wear this is sideways, but hopefully it'll work. I don't know, so we'll see. Anyways, I am driving. Yeah, so I thought I'd catch some thoughts while I'm driving, because that's a good time to think and catch thoughts, but it's a hard time. It's hard to catch the thoughts. Okay, so just something triggered my memory. Actually, I know what triggered my memory about my son, Levi, when he was, I don't know, this was about, 4 years ago. Let's see, he's 19, 18, 17, 16. So probably like 3 years ago. This happened, and boy, the things that happen, especially like parents that don't really understand raising children. Now, I'm not saying that anyone actually really understands raising children, but there are some that know that they don't know, and that they need to find out. And that kids aren't just okay. They actually do need somebody who cares and will research and will make mistakes, but every time they make a mistake, they'll do their best to learn from it and not repeat it. Maybe they don't know they made a mistake, but you know, you gotta just keep going. I am rattling on. I am sorry. Okay. To the point. Alright, so my son's got autism. Yeah, and his dad, I personally believe he has autism. He's the reason I found out that 2 of my kids have it. They've been diagnosed, and anybody who knows anything about autism can pretty much tell pretty fast that they have autism. Anyways, people who don't, and they think, I don't know what they think autism is. There's so many people out there with opinions on autism, and they actually do more harm than good. It's not like they're not doing anything. Like, they literally do harm. Anyways, I can't, the dad didn't want to be diagnosed, and he's one of those that's gone between treating me like I made all this up and I'm just paranoid to, yeah, maybe I have it kind of thing. And I mean, I may have said something to him once, I don't even know for sure, but I'm not the kind that's going to keep saying it. It's like, if you don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. I'm going to put the ball in your court, though. I'm going to hit the ball if I can, you know, or if, I mean, like, if it's something I should do or I feel I should do. However, he's acted this way about the kids. Yeah. Anyways, let's see here. I'm trying not to say anyways too many times. So I'm driving. I tend to do that. So, or maybe I just did. So, like a couple years ago, about, I don't know, 3 years ago, Levi said something to his dad that caused a big problem. Levi said, "Fuck you," to his dad. And that may sound horrible, but let me just go ahead and preface this with, Levi never cussed at his dad before. Levi wasn't, and still really isn't, somebody who swears, or whatever you call it, uses what people call bad language, or whatever. So, yeah, and he, best I can remember, had never said, not just fuck you to his dad directly, but I don't think he even used unacceptable language around his dad. Barely at home with me. So anyways, if you have stopped to think about this, or you just know already, if a kid says, like, especially like Levi says, fuck you to their dad, there's probably a reason. And was it right to say that to his dad? Well, socially acceptably, no. Why was it wrong? You know what was wrong? I'll tell you what was wrong. What's wrong is when the parents react and they don't stop and say, hey, this is out of character. What's going on? What has caused this? So, yeah, his dad didn't do that. Instead, his dad punished him for the next 3 years. Before you get too upset, his dad didn't need to punish him for 3 years. I may have misunderstood, but it seems to me that it was only supposed to be a year. And I think if I faced him with this again, he would probably say that wasn't the case. I don't know what he was thinking, but I think a lot of it was he wasn't thinking. So his dad got offended, never tried to find out why. His son, who never has ever done that before, did that. And so when I can't remember if it was Levi's birthday or it was Christmas, but Levi did not get a gift. He didn't get, normally, well, their dad used to get him gifts, and then he got smart and started giving them money, because that's a whole nother story. So he would give them money, but yeah, so no money for Levi. And then the next thing came up. So if it was a birthday, then the next would be Christmas, or the opposite. Again, nothing. And then 2 years went by, nothing. And I figured by this time, so he must have been 17 actually, because their dad likes to cut them